Hi Zach, this is Jasmine from Sprout SEO Solutions, and I just wanted to shoot this a quick video to talk to you about how you can get more traffic to your website and in turn get some more customers. So let's get started. I have your website pulled up here, and first off I want to say it's a really nice looking website. I love that, as soon as we come in here, we've got a lot of good content here, and I'll get into why that's important in just a second. We've got that, we've got our social links, so quick and easy, straight to the point homepage. Now, even though we have lots of good content, lots of good content, we can still do it just a little bit more. And I'm only saying this because we know that Google likes to see roughly 1,500 words of content per page. And this is not at 1,500. You're getting pretty close though. And the same with your different pages. I was looking at, the Windows stores, each of your different service pages. They all have a good amount of content, but the reason that we like to see at least 1,500 is because Google has what are called crawlers. And now these crawlers read the content on your website and they use it to better understand what your website is about. So by having good content, Google is going to understand the services that you offer, your service areas, and all sorts of stuff like that. Now, when we're talking about content, it's really important that we talk about keywords. And let me give you a little bit of an example. So if someone needs new windows, right? Maybe they're in the market, they want to buy new windows. They might go onto Google and do a quick search for something like new windows Grand Rapids, window prices, best windows near me, stuff like that. And all of those are examples of keywords. So when you have keywords on your website, right, when you have relevant keywords on your website, Google reads that and Google understands that your website is relevant to those searches. This is important because then when someone goes ahead and searches for those keywords, Google will understand that your website is one that should be shown as a result. So I went ahead and did a quick Google search for new windows Grand Rapids, Michigan, just as an example of a keyword that you might want to be ranking for. I'm going to scroll past these first results here because these are all ads, which just means that someone's paying to be there. And really I want to focus on this section here. Now this is called the Google Map Pack, and being here is a really great opportunity for your business. This is because since this is the first thing that pops up underneath all those ads, a lot of people tend to click on the businesses that pop up in this top 3. And we know that if you have more visitors to your website, that's more people who are potentially going to convert and become customers. So I want to give you just a few tips and tricks for getting your business into the top 3 here. The first thing is just making sure that you have a Google My Business profile and making sure that you optimize it. So this just means that in that Bio About Us section, you're going to want to have roughly 750 words, ideally containing some of those keywords that you'd like to rank for. Making sure you have good quality pictures, and making sure that you're posting on your Google My Business profile. Secondly, it's important to make sure you're getting good reviews. So the more good reviews that you have, the more Google trusts your website, the more Google understands that your business is one that's helping people who are searching on Google. And these things make Google a lot more likely to rank you higher here. Additionally, while we know it's important to get reviews, one thing that a lot of owners don't realize is that it's equally as important to make sure you're responding to those reviews. So you want to go ahead and make sure you respond to all the reviews that you get. Lastly, it's important to have citations. So citations are just anywhere out on the wild web where your business information is displayed. So think your business name, phone number, location, things like that. And so really this is going to come down to online directories. So think of places like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Angie's List. Those are all great examples of different citations that you can get. Now when we scroll down past the Google Map Pack, that's when we finally hit what's called the organic search results. And now the first company that comes up here is this All Weather Sale Incorporated, and we're going to consider them your top online competitor, at least for this particular keyword. So I went ahead and pulled up their website, and the first thing to note is the page that's ranking right now is actually a location page. So we see it's not their home page that popped up. Oh, they've got a nice little pop-up. It's not their home page that popped up. We can see here is a service area. So it's specifically their Grand Rapids, Michigan Windows page, okay? So we see you've got a contact form here, and we see content. And look at all of these. So these are all examples of keywords, right? Double hung replacement windows, picture replacement windows. These are things that someone might pop into Google to search for. And since they're on this page, Google understands that this page is relevant to that, right? So I wouldn't say they're at the 1500 mark, but they do have more content than we see on your website. And so that's gonna, play into why they're ranking as high as they are. Now I want to take you over to this paid search tool I use called Ahrefs. It's a search engine optimization tool that I use to analyze different websites. And what I really want you to focus on here are these two scores, the DR and UR scores. Now DR is just an indicator of how strong Google thinks a website is, and UR is an indicator of how trustworthy Google thinks a website is. And the higher these scores are, the more likely you are to be ranking higher on that first page of Google. Now, both of these scores are influenced by backlinks, and backlinks are just anywhere out on the wild web where there is a link or a button on a separate website that when someone clicks on it, it takes them back to your website. Now, one thing to note is that not all backlinks are created equal. Some of them are more valuable than others. So you want to make sure you have lots of backlinks, but more importantly, you want to make sure you have lots of good quality backlinks. And then I also want to just point this out here, this keyword section. So your competitor on this page specifically is ranking for 29 different keywords. Now I went ahead and put your website in there as well. You see your DR and UR scores are a bit lower than your competitors, so that's going to factor into why they're ranking higher for these keywords and why you're not. Now you have 341 backlinks, which is a good number, and it is a higher number than your competitor. So what we want to see here is you would want to go into your backlinks and make sure that they are all good quality, right? Because our backlinks don't matter if they're coming from spammy websites. And additionally, you are also ranking for 109 keywords. Now it looks like a decent amount of these are branded keywords, which is good because that means when people are searching your brand, you're going to pop up. But you want to make sure that you're also ranking for just those more general keywords. And for some of these more general ones, it seems like you are not on the first page of Google. So just something to work at there. Alright, that's all that I have for this video. I hope that you found it educational and informative. If you have any questions or would like to chat, please feel free to reach out to me. And even if you don't have any questions, if you could just drop me a line of feedback, let me know what you liked about this video and what you found helpful, that would be great. Alright, thank you so much.